Hey guys, just waiting for the beer. So I'm in the city, and yeah, we're gonna take a little walk. Another thing here today is that there will be no traditional pre-show because I'm going to a blank pan event. I'm gonna go check out some blank pan launches. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Cheers. Whoa. That's good. That's good stuff. All right, so that's the problem. That's the problem that we're encountering today. Oh, Kevin, you're gonna be there as well? Damn it! I thought it was only for the YouTube celebrities. I thought it was only for the celebrities. I can't believe you're going to this event and you didn't tell me. Hey, there's gonna be this thing. Kevin, damn you. Oh wait, customer talk. I'm not even sure how this check works. Weird, customer talk. Yeah, get it. Weird. Just weird technology. Hey, JB, can you just repeat what you posted in the WhatsApp? Just I just want to answer that question. Here we go. All right, sorry about this. Just outside is like a million degrees. Outside is like a million degrees, and yeah, I thought, hey guys, it's gonna be a long day. I'll have a drink with the guys. Drink with the guys. All right. Let's see here. Cheers, Rene de la Pon, JB, Kevin, Lord Fleck. By the way, if anybody wants to join me, there's a link. There's a link in the chat. In the chat. It's pinned in the chat. Oh, here we go. JB, denounce Roman and bird brain. You have to tell me what happened with Roman because I think I already did. The whole well, listen. Also, Roman is doing a bit of a favor for one of the members of the community for the time being. So he's but yeah, listen. What did he do? What did he do? I want to know what is this latest thing that Roman did uh, that everyone is talking about. I think he said something, from my understanding. But please update me on that one. Lord Fleck, maybe tomorrow will join. Lord Fleck, let's do it. What's tomorrow? Mm. Uh, student night in New York City Monday. I have to go to this event, the Blanc Pond event. The funny thing is that I think I was talking like a lot of shit one day about the Blanc Pond, and then it was the same day that I got the call, the email. Would you like to go to Blank Pond? So I thought it was a little bit weird. Z-Man, come back. Yeah, guys, sorry. It's like I started the stream 15 minutes early, so nobody knows about this. And I think JB, the bird brain has been denounced a long time ago. But it's funny to kind of see what he's up to, you know, in Japan because of that the whole thing that happened in Japan. Mm, yeah, but 1 second. Yeah, where is he? All right. So, anyways, let's let me finish this thing up, and we'll go take a walk here because I'm about 1 hour early for the Blanc Pond event. Maybe we'll go to Fifth Avenue, or we can go along Sixth Avenue. I'm not exactly sure where you guys want to go. What are you up to in the city, David? The Blanc Pond is gonna have some type of uh, event. I want to go check it out. I want to see the Air Command, the chronograph, the Air Command. Was it called Air Command? 36 mil. That is an interesting watch to check it out. I brought my camera. Maybe I'll take some pictures of the new Blank Pine watches. Actually, they were shut down a couple of when bondage was again. They had some. It said some kind of a technical issue. The shop was closed. The AV Anthony Pellegrini, $2. Hey, enjoy the evening. Cheers, Anthony. We need to do some kind of thing in the very soon in the city. By the way, I'm no longer allowed to smoke cigars on the live stream. If the roommate catches it ever again, it's over. It's over. By the way, the market on the watches has pretty much crashed. Cam called me earlier today and he said he's going to be selling his Louis Vuitton backpack. Wow. What do you think about that? When Cam is getting out of his backpack, you know it's bad. JBJB, Tim, Roman told he was booked up Saturday, but he announced on his Instagram to the Adrian, guess what did I say Saturday? Absolutely nothing. Wait, what? Roman told he was booked up for Saturday. Oh, but he announced in his Instagram to Adrian, guess what I did Saturday? Absolutely nothing. Holy shit. Wow, you guys think it was a jab against us? Because he told me look, he said he's going to be with the family. So from my understanding, he said his wife is away. He has kids over, and he's not working on Saturday. So I don't know. Maybe wow, but this is interesting. You guys think he's sending a message to me to basically say, hey, I could have had invited Tim, but I didn't. That would be pretty bad. That would be pretty bad. Let's see here. Cheers, this. Let's see. Anyone wants an LV backpack? I said you want one. Exactly, guys. If anybody wants to buy an LV backpack, there's one going for sale. Paul Yosemite's. Don't forget to steal a loop from the collection. Hey, that's a great reminder. I'm gonna try to get the loop, at least some kind of relic to remember the good times at Blink Pond. I don't think I have Blink Pond loop, by the way. Ooh, yeah. Cool, Chris. Who's taking bets that after this week, Tim starts talking about the value Blank Pond gives as horology? I gotta make back some of the on my crypto losses. Ooh, damn. That's brutal, cool, Chris. That is brutal. Look, they're not gonna convince me that it's a great buy at retail, but a Blank Pond actually, like if you get it on gray market, it's good value. Like I think Bondage got his yellow gold blue dial. Was it the Matthews? don't know, it wasn't Bathia scale. 50 fathoms, solid rose gold. On the strap, it was like 16,000, something like that. You can't get that in Rolex, guys. You can't. It is kind of good value, but it's not horology. Dude, I never heard him say anything like that. It was absolutely a jab. Fuck. Holy shit. You think? Should I send him a message on the WhatsApp? Link to where he says he did absolutely nothing. Oh my god. What the hell? Yo. Come on, guys. We can't be that cynical, huh? Can we? Yeah, Thomas G. Crypto, come back. Yeah, crypto is gone. Rene de la Ponce, thoughts about Piaget Polo S on rubber. Hey, Piaget Polo on rubber, freaking amazing watch. It's like what it's basically if you want 5167, but you don't have the AD relationship, and if you want to save a lot of money. It actually wears a little bit better than 5167. While I do like the paddock butterfly clasp, there's no micro adjustment, so it's not too great. But Piaget Polo S, Renee, actually, I mean, but you have to be really brave to buy the Polo, right? The Piaget Polo, because you're gonna be accused of saying, oh, you couldn't afford 5167, you couldn't get it. That's the only negative to it. Other than that, it's a great watch. You have to be brave. I don't think most people would even care. Tim, do not message him. Okay, okay. No. I'm still hoping to go to Luxury Bazaar sometime. We could probably. I'm gonna have to think about it when, but maybe it would be good to go and visit uh, as a bit of a for content, because what I wanted to do when I was there, I wanted to see how the watch box, an actually legitimate kind of a gray market operation works, versus guys like Roman, where it's like a little bit sketchy. It's not so corporate, right? And I wanted to go on the same day to Watchbox and Luxury Bazaar, and then think about what was the difference. How does one operate versus the other? I unfortunately I never got the chance to see it for the time. But I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna try to insist to go there. It's just funny. René de Ponce, thank you so much. 10 years. Cheers, man. Yeah, Piaget Polo S. Legitimate watch. I think. I don't think we would be able to see one in the windows. They don't have a boutique thing on the Fifth Avenue. Otherwise, we could have went and saw it. Diego, Tim, how much super chat for Jordan Peterson impression? Diego, please. I don't think I can remember the impressions right now. I love Jordan Peterson. I love Jordan Peterson. So funny. It's embarrassing to because you have to remember it. Jesus, it's too good. Lord Flag, just wait until Roman needs a favor, and then find yourself too busy to help. The time will continue. Yeah, Roman needs a favor. Well, here's the thing, right? Because I'm just gonna keep growing this channel, keep building this watch community. To like it seems that they're already can't ignore it. Like they kind of have to Uh, they care about what we say on this show, on Archie's show, which is really really good for us. So we'll see if yeah. mm. She says. Oh, I don't think I'm allowed to say the whole phrase Diego. But that was pretty funny. It sums up Jordan Peterson perfectly. Tim, are you in the bus stop? No, actually, I'm sitting outside. As you can see, actually, we were here before. I was just walking past, and I saw that. Hey, wait a second. This is where we had those beers with bondage. So, all right, let's go. By the way, Diego, if you wanna hop on the stream, I did this one kind of uh, from within StreamYard. JB, 10 euros, Diego. Bring Bufaris on, best impression ever. I thought it was actual Bufaris. It's I think Diego does better Bufaris than Bufaris. uh, D- DL fams, best watch channel on YouTube. Wow. So soon to be, 100%, 100% soon to be DL. It's okay. So let's go around this block, and we'll go to the Fifth Avenue. We'll check out what they've got in the display windows, and maybe no, Diego can't. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. By the way, I figured to blank con I'll wear the Explorer 2, my favorite watch. Uh, Tim, what does your watch? Tim, did you watch the new TPG episode? Yes, I did actually. On the train here, I checked it out. It doesn't look it. Man, he gifted a car. TPG just lost $1 million, and then he gifts a car to his videographer. I mean, that's a nice gesture, I guess. But dude, like, can he really afford to do that? I mean, this just blows my mind. The guy knows how to spend money more faster than he makes it. It's just ridiculous. Whole milk, explain it to me. Yeah, Ford Mustang at least. Okay, at a least. Okay, okay. At least it's a business lease. Still, I mean, is this really the expenses? I mean, it kind of feels like a bit of a publicity stunt the way he did it. I don't know. Maybe the guy was buying it anyway. Hey, we got Brian.
Oh, where'd you
Brian.
go? There you are,
Sorry,
Timmy.
one second. Bam, bam. Brian, how are you doing, man?
There's Timmy wandering around the streets of Manhattan.
It's city, man. It's New York City. Very, very nice place. It's really hot outside.
Looks like
Look,
everybody's inside, hiding in the air conditioning.
yeah. Listen, I did not wanna go outside today. To be honest, I didn't wanna be skipping kind of a traditional live stream to be in the city for playing carnival things. But you know what? I thought, listen, it's kind of my responsibility, to go to these events at least.
Yeah. Hey, did you notice the song that they used to end the Anthony Ferrer episode with today?
No, what was it?
It was that theme song from the movie Titanic.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe the editor knows something that's coming.
Yeah.
He knows where that show is going, huh? Casey Jones, good to see you wear a, a colored shirt in public. Thank you, Casey. Really appreciate it. Yes, I went to a BlankCon event. I'm even wearing pants, you see? So,
Mm.
I don't know. I'm trying to look a little bit more professional, not like in shorts and sneakers. Representing the brand, Brian. I'm representing the brand at BlankCon.
The Whole Milk's got my number because I wouldn't go to a SWATs group event unless they paid me.
Well, there's free drinks.
Yeah.
I just bought one drink. I don't know why, because there's gonna be free drinks. But you know what? Life's short, man. Life's short, right? Who said that yesterday?
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe they'll give you
oh,
some free goodies if
Steven.
you sell.
Oh yeah. I have a hat from the watch box if somebody wants. Uh, they give us the hats, 3 hats. But yeah, if I get something at the blank pond besides food, well, no, look, I want to at least handle these blank pond watches because I've been basically dragging the brand through the dirt for the past 2 years because they're not really. It's a really expensive brand,
Yeah.
but they look like Rolex. Look a lot of them, right? Like 50 Fathoms is basically a Submariner. The Submariner is cheaper than the blank pond. So anyway, it's a brand that has weird prices.
So they used to have the Le Mans line, and it was all
Le Mans.
steel. Yeah, it was
Mhm.
called Le Mans, and it was just steel and nice dress watches, occasional, calendar watches and stuff. Great
Yeah.
prices. They discontinued that for all the precious metal and all the high end stuff.
Okay. Yeah. It's like it's a weird price, right? Because usually, like when you think of a price, other watches in that price point would be like Attic and stuff. I don't know. It's,
Yeah.
but you know what? I want to see them so that I'm pretty sure that everyone can tell that it's not the best brand out there. Okay, you probably tell that from the pictures, but handling one cannot hurt. Uh, Paul Yosemite's, please grease that thumb up before the presentation. Thank you. Uh, Jesus. Uh,
Leave that thumb all over everything.
yeah, yes. I'm gonna, gonna
Anybody
get the
wants
thumb ready.
anybody wants Tim Wright's thumbprint, just look at a watch near you.
You see, that's why I would never commit a crime. I'm gonna be caught so easily. My fingerprints are everywhere.
Well, and
You track me down.
you're too lazy to commit crimes because that takes work.
Oh yeah, all the planning and stuff.
Yeah.
It's it's too much. I got the like a like an email from a guy who's gonna be helping me out with the channel, right?
Yeah.
And he's gonna be creating some social media promotions for me. Anyways, the funniest thing, man, he sent me this 100-point plan. 100. It has like 100 points in there. Steps. And I was just like, oh man, can we shrink this down to like one thing? Like, it is actually scary to look at. It's so much work, you know? So,
Yeah. I sent you
mm,
2 pages of notes and you said that's too much.
oh yeah, exactly what I'm saying. I need like 2 sentences, 2 sentences. If it cannot be summarized in 2 sentences, it shouldn't be written
Yeah.
on paper. I think it's just wasted paper. By the way, yeah, you still we need to talk about the Vegas. Okay.
Yeah, I got tied up that weekend, so
Okay. Good. Yeah, because I think you sent me the description, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of text there. I'm sorry. A lot of text. A lot of
Yeah.
text, man.
Words.
Mm. Hey, have you got any watches? New watches lately?
No, nothing new lately. I know it's been a month. I'm getting itchy. Month and a half. Shit. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's you have like 100 watches or something close to that.
No, well, no. But dude, I actually had to get I had to get a bigger safe deposit box at the bank.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're like the Dubai expat.
Yeah. No, that was fancy, man.
Yeah.
Wow, I saw that. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Did,
I was I was watching that and I'm sitting there thinking this lady's letting him record going into a safe deposit locker and
yes.
a Rolex AD won't let you come in with a camera.
Yeah.
Like, really?
uh, yeah, Rolex has some weird rules. You know, like you're not allowed to sell a Rolex if you're not wearing a Rolex tie. Like what? Like men have to be wearing a Rolex tie to sell a Rolex. You can actually get fined by Rolex for that. That's why, like, I think all the employ like if it's a AD with like different brands, the men only wear the Rolex ties. It's the only thing they're allowed to sell those watches in. What the hell?
Well, I do know at one of our ADs that they do make them use the brand specific tray for whatever brand you're behind. And I'm looking at, just
Mm.
stop.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm here outside Gucci. Let's see. There's Harry Winston, this building, this giant building. No, can you see the HW? But yeah, basically this whole corner building, that's Harry Winston.
Another Swatch Group product.
Yeah, right. We were just talking about that yesterday, right? Harry Winston is Swatch. Blank Pond,
Yeah.
Blank Pond was Swatch. What was the other massive company?
Breguet.
Well, yeah, Breguet, of course. But, oh no, Blanc Pond is not. Is Blanc
Yeah.
Pond still? Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why all the really good high end watches are made by Breguet now because they took them out of they focused everybody down into one or two spots. Each brand is
Uh.
its own specialty.
Uh. Well, that's. I think that's what happens when uh, massive conglomerates
Yeah.
buy up a bunch of brands. What they want to do, they want to basically have each brand compete within a certain segment of the watch market, and so that like Rolex basically competes in all categories, right? So they got like the steel watches, right? Those are like 9,000 around, right? So that's that 9,000 low point for luxury watches, right? And they have the two tones were like 20,000, and then solid gold, which are like 30. And every Rolex model comes in those like almost everyone in those uh, at those three price points. Whereas other brands tend to focus within certain segment of that price. Like Patek, they don't even have anything below 24,000.
No.
So they're competing. So basically, Rolex Steel Sports competes with introductory price Patek, those basic Calatrava.
But Patek's the only brand out there right now that has hype price leather strap dress watches and hype price stainless steel.
No, but I think they have to do this because like these giant corporations, right? They have to do this because they don't want to have three brands that all competing against each other.
Yep.
That would be pretty crazy. Because someone was asking, this guy was asking whether they have one of those. It doesn't look like. I'd say yes, actually. Because I should have just gone inside and asked them, "Hey, you got the?"
Tell them who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloomingdale. What is he talking about?
Bloomingdale.
Rolex competitor competes in all price points like 9,000 for a field watch. Ooh. Well, no.
No, but Tudor came out with a $3,000 field watch for you.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Well, they also the only other thing they compete in is right. That's why they created Tudor as a completely separate brand to compete in even lower prices. Hey, Brittany. Well, I'm in the city, just waiting for a watch event. Gonna go see some blank time and and get some opinions. I'm gonna probably talk about the event on the after show, guys. By the way, so this is just a free show.
You got to tell us if there's good food.
Of course. Oh yeah, well, I mean it's blank pond. Do you think it's gonna be good food? What do you think?
I don't know. My opinion of that entire company is not real high.
Ooh, really?
The whole Swatch group is my
Cactus.
Yep, done.
Oh, what didn't who said yesterday that Swatch brand Swatch company, the Swatch watch, not the conglomerate, but the Swatch watchmaker, that they're losing money actually, and it's Omega and a few other brands that actually make up for the bulk of their profit. So, yeah, actually, you know what? I think there's too many watches in this world, man. There's too many watches, Brian. You know what I think? I think the watch hobby is basically like a reverse Ponzi scheme. It has been turned into a reverse Ponzi scheme. You want me to explain? It's actually, listen, it makes sense. Okay.
Wait,
You know what happened?
is this a circular Ponzi scheme?
No, it's upside down Ponzi scheme. So imagine like a pyramid, but upside down, where it starts at the bottom. Those are like the watch manufacturers, right?
Yeah.
And then it spreads out and goes wider and wider. Okay, so let me explain. And the higher in the pyramid you are, the more diluted you are. Okay, because so here's what happens: these watch manufacturers, they sell the watches. Basically, a lot of people, actually majority I think of people who bought like Rolex watches and type pieces was because the people who were selling it to them were saying, hey, but look on the gray market. You see how it's going above retail? So when you buy it, you're gonna make money on it. You understand? So it's like that. This deal is so good. It's too good to be true, right? So you buy the watch, and you're gonna make money on it, and it kept growing, right?
Yeah.
This tree, this pyramid, where one person was selling it to the next, and each one below was just saying, "Hey, it's gonna go up. Look, last month it went up by 2,000. Next month it's gonna be 4,000, and so on." And you stupid if you don't buy. And it just kept all the prices just like boom, 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 went up until basically it got to the point where people were like, "Well, I can't find anyone." Because just like in every pyramid, you run out of people at the end.
So what you're saying is that this was a triangular, circular pyramid balloon scheme.
It's an upside down reverse pyramid.
And the balloon, but the balloon at the top has busted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. It makes sense if you think about it. It's a reverse upside down Ponzi pyramid. A reverse upside down Ponzi pyramid.
So in reality, what you're saying is, originally we had the manufacturer, and then you got the importer that takes a margin, and then you got the retailer. Well, then you had the flipper, the dirty rotten flippers, Cam,
Yeah, that's a
and
level
then
one.
yeah, and then you had the
No,
B2B
but hold on.
business, and then
A
the
lot of the well, wait, hold on. The brands are here to blame as well because they see it as a legitimate strategy of selling that first watch. Like, like, like sometimes sales associates. I think who was it? There was someone who was it? Was it David or I don't know. But whenever he bought a watch, the sales associate felt like she was giving him 10,000. Like,
yeah,
you're buying this watch. Look, I just made you 10,000. You know what I mean? Like I just sold you this watch, and it's almost like I gave you 10,000. Like they got so right.
yeah. No, it's
But
like
this is the problem.
they were allowing you to buy a car, buy the watch, and then you could buy a car with it too.
Mm, yeah, and it was true until basically they ran out of people to convince at for the ridiculous prices they were asking. So
Yeah.
the whole thing, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Reverse upside down pyramid.
So now how many brands do you think are going to start discounting and suffer because the hype is over?
Look, I think actually a lot of these watch brands have to cut the numbers. They're just making too many watches. Like limited edition, Omega limited edition is
Oh,
9,000 watches.
yeah.
Like there's just too many. There's too many watches. Because I think what happened was when the watches were selling, because people were quote unquote investing in watches, a lot of manufacturers ramped up their production, and now they're kind of stuck.
And, and there you are standing in front of the biggest flip brand.
So Rolex, please.
Yeah.
Rolex. Love Rolex. Rolex is so cool. By the way, when's Rolex coming back?
Yeah, when's Lolex coming back?
I love Rolex. Why did you go away? Rolex, come back!
I mean, I'm happy to see you got rid of Cam, but I miss Lolex.
Yeah, some people tell me they even miss Can,
Well, they're stupid, but go
but
ahead.
then they no no, but then they follow it by not, you know,
Yeah.
the
No.
board. Yeah, it's hard to be Can. Ooh, Bucky Berry, thank you for reminding me when to upvote. Upvote if you can. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, upvote too. Help me out. Thank you, Boxing Berry. But every time our live streaming and they are writing in the super chat. Holy shit.
Really? All right, I'm out of here. See you
Wow.
later, Tim. I'm gonna go watch them.
Yeah, that's an actually good show there. Wow.
Let's see.
Lucky bastard. Welcome to the show. That's Tony, by the way.
Well,
From
they've got
Philly.
135 watching them now, and Tim Masso's got 318, and you've
Oh,
got
that's
one.
a lot of
You got 162, so you're beating effing time.
Wow. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And if you use
Well,
the triangular circular logic, they've got
yeah.
135 watching three people.
Is
So
it a live
that's
stream
really,
or is
yeah.
it a pre-recorded video?
No, they're live.
Oh, I get it. Okay, they're just like with StreamYard or webcam, like one of those phone call things.
They're doing it live. I don't know. I don't know how this shit works. Here, watch
Okay.
this. Are you holding on? Here we
Hey,
go.
wait. Ah, okay. Yeah. StreamYard.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Interesting.
136 watching. Uh,
Okay, well, not. Let's not send our traffic to them. I mean, come on.
no. No, I'll just tell you. I'll keep an eye on them. Oh, they went up to 142. I'm
You
getting
know,
out of there.
because everyone who likes inequality will go over there. You understand? It's going to be a disaster. What did
Yeah.
we just do? We just made a huge mistake. What were you thinking, Brian? Brian,
What? Who?
what
I,
what is wrong with you, man?
I'm using pyramid circular logic here.
Unbelievable. Somebody has to go over there and tell people to come over here in the chat. Let's say, hey, by the way, this is what they're doing is an unauthorized rebel stream, and that audience has to come over here. No.
Yeah. But they don't have any super chats that I can see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. There's not going to be super chats for some time.
Yeah, they got to get the hours in, right?
Holy shit, David H. $50. Don't give the leads away, Brian. How could you? How do you explain yourself, Brian?
I'm sorry.
The leads. The leads. What do you think, Brian?
I,
Brian, look at me. You know what I'm doing in the city right now? Why am I going? Oh my God! Holy shit, Kevin! How is this even possible? Where are you going?
That way?
Well, it's in half hour. Hey guys, Kevin! What?
wait, is that the Kevin that hates me?
You didn't tell me where you were.
The Kevin? Wait, Kevin, you hate Brian?
What?
You hate Brian? You hate Brian?
Oh yeah. Fuck, I hate Brian.
Oh, fuck Brian. You know, he was just chasing, he was sending my leads away.
My one troll.
I'm just walking around. I was just walking around, you know what I mean? I'm here looking for leads. By the way, how do you think I got this lead? I found him in person. Whoa, Jonathan Pitcher, $50. I'll match David. Stay here. It's much better. Whoa, thank you so much, Jonathan. Holy shit. Whatever we got, basically we got half hour. You wanna go so what were you gonna do? I think they're still closed.
Go to Blank Pond.
Go to Blank Pond?
Oh,
They're probably not gonna let me into the with the camera, right?
Tell Kevin to stand out on the street with the camera while you go in.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you want to go in there and scout. Ask them if they're okay with me coming in with a camera. You know what? One day we're gonna basically get to the point where they can't let us not go inside.
Yeah.
All right, because we're gonna be way too well known as watch YouTubers, and if you let us stream, basically you're gonna sell out the store next day. Get it? So
yeah. See, but that's
so
what I'm
good.
saying. That you can video record in a safe deposit box in Dubai, but you can't take a camera into an authorized dealer in the U.S.
Yes. I know.
Stupid.
It's a weird rule. I hope they allow me to live stream from the Blank Pond event. What do you think? You think they're gonna let us? No, probably no. That's too many VIPs. Well, we'll see. Maybe they'll say yes if I just point the camera in one direction and show the watches. Oh, by the way, we need to go to Breitling live stream and IWC. Kevin, when do you want to go? IWC, yeah, they invited me. The IWC, yeah, they said anytime I want to go. Hey, we got Bufaris joining us. Hey, Bufaris, how are you doing?
Good morning, Tim. Diego called and said the man paid the money.
You see that?
So here I am.
Hey, Bufaris, yeah, what about the U-boat? Oh, yeah, there's opening
Tim,
soon.
who is this?
Bufaris, we missed you. Oh.
Who is this sexy man? My God.
Hey, this is another guy that I'm going to be sleeping with tonight.
Oh my God. Where do you find this tight body, man?
Hey, OC. Wait, where are you at? Wait,
Brian.
OC, you don't look like you're home. Looks like you're at a resort, no?
No, I'm home.
Oh, okay. Looks like a resort.
Can you hear me, Brian?
Yes, I can hear you, Bufaris.
Very sorry for interrupting Bufaris. Very sorry.
OC is on the show now. OC is on the show, so you can leave now. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. You have the voice and the composure of a dying pelican.
Hey, Bufaris, that's not cool.
I love you, Brian.
How many drinks you had tonight, man?
Okay, I hope. I do. Tim, please. Please stop. Look at my icon, Tim. Do you see
Yeah.
what I have done?
What
You
what
make
did
fun
you
of
do?
Daytona, but look,
Yeah. That's a
my
gay
Daytona
comment.
appreciated over 200,000. I
What
traded
happened to your
in.
panda?
I win.
What happened to your
It
panda, huh?
appreciated. It
The
appreciated,
panda,
Timmy. And I
the
sold it and I
panda.
bought Remo Daytona. Okay?
Wow!
Goodbye. I'm sorry.
Congratulations. Well, that's
Before I
huge.
leave,
That's
please
huge.
show me.
Yeah.
Before I leave, please show me hard body Kevin one more time.
Okay.
Kevin. Kevin.
One second.
Oh my goodness.
It is.
Ke- okay, hold.
Yeah. That's good.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kevin. Wow.
Ask him to blow me a kiss.
Can you blow Bufaris a kiss?
Incredible. Incredible. You gentlemen have a good morning, okay? I'm going to
Sure.
sleep now.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bufaris, all right. Be careful there in the bed.
Is that the real Fafaris?
No, that's the real. It's not the real one, but the real.
Real.
Which is I prefer the real. Real. Yo,
Is Bufaris related to the gay Spanish bear?
oh shit! Almost drank this. Not even. What the hell? What the hell? No. Bear. How can a bear be related to a Bufaris? It doesn't make any sense,
No.
dude. All right, Kevin. How did you find out about this event? Tell me,
When I
please.
started following you on Instagram,
Yeah.
I started seeing NYC Watch Crew pop up.
Yeah.
And because you weren't doing anything,
Yeah.
I was trying to get in on his events.
Mm.
This is the first one I'm going to.
To who?
The NYC Watch Crew event.
Oh, they're cool guys.
Yeah. Well, I'll
Is
find
it
out
the
today.
same guys that we were with last time?
I don't know. I've never been to a Watch Crew event. It was your Breitling event.
How the hell am I a part of this event? It doesn't make any sense.
You were part of the mailing list, probably.
Yeah. How did I get in on that? Let me see your watch. Guys, is this for real? You got the Tudor? You got the Tudor? What? The
Beefy
Black
boy.
Bay Pro?
Beefy
Oh, damn. When did you get this? Wait, wow,
2
who
weeks
allowed
ago.
you to get it?
Remember when
Ooh.
we went to Torno that day and I put my
Yeah.
name down?
Yeah?
So, one of the sales associates was scouring the lists.
Yes.
Nobody wants this.
Really?
Nobody wants it.
Everyone pulled out?
Yeah, so then she gave me a call and said, hey, I got one for you. And I went and got it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, nobody wants a tutor.
No, but guys, breaking news. Nobody wants a tutor anymore. All the people on the waiting list canceled.
Canceled. It's a beefy
Canceled.
boy. It's a beefy boy. Look how thick it is.
Why is it so thick? They should call it the Tim Wright Black Bay Pro.
They all heard OC. They all heard
I haven't
OC
noticed.
deal in his love of tutors, and then that was the end of Tudor.
OC,
No.
how are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. They didn't listen to me. What they listened to is the market and the sound of the Tudor market tanking.
Same clasp as yours, almost.
Yeah, and what did the market say?
The market started with the issues with the Black Bay GMT, right? With the mechanical issues. Then it happened
The
with
mechanical issues.
with the date, and then that shook the confidence in the market, and then it transferred.
You don't
quickly
think
to
it
the
was
Black.
a reverse double pyramid, as I explained earlier?
That sounds very technical.
Yes, it's a theory that I have that that this whole watch gray market situation is just a reverse Ponzi scheme.
Could be.
Yeah. No, it is. But yeah, I recommend you go back and watch when I explain what a reverse double pyramid is, because it is. Tudor is officially garbage. Yes, I'm sorry. Please continue. Continue.
Tudor is garbage, but I love it. I love garbage.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So, have you been to the Blancpain boutique before?
No, never inside. Never had the desire to go in there.
It is beautiful in there. Very beautiful entrance.
They got that staircase, that famous staircase, right?
They have a very beautiful staircase. It looks like you're walking into a mansion.
Yeah.
Does it fit your wrist?
I think the staircase was out of order
That
last
fits your wrist?
last 2 weeks or something. I hope it's working. Way.
Brian, is it just me, or are they in a really bad Wi-Fi location?
They're in a bad Wi-Fi location.
Yeah, guys, just to
With
let you
bad
know,
Wi-Fi connection.
you guys are in a very bad location with spotty audio
Okay.
and spotty video. The audience didn't complain though. The
But
audience doesn't complain. They love
should have
it.
said something.
it's made the
No,
show
They should
better.
have said something.
Not-
I think
was-
it's this building. You see where we were sitting? This is the
Yeah,
best you could do, Kevin. What could you?
I was waiting for a member of the audience to complain, but they were soaking it all up. They were enjoying it.
Yeah. No,
It was either that or they were enjoying shirtless OC.
Some website sponsored by Nation of Australia. The Portuguese. Yeah, they told me basically I can come in any. We'll just let them know, and they'll let me film it. Hey, Casey Jones, Brooklyn, $2 super chat. Do they let you in the boutique wearing a T-shirt? No, I'm not wearing a T-shirt. I'm wearing a. Oh wait. Anyway.
That's the worst part about going to these kinds of events in the summertime is you actually have to wear pants. you actually have to wear pants and a shirt. You know,
it's hard. It's hard. I'm dying.
It's hard. It's 85 degrees today.
Tim, the signal's good. Stay right there in that crosswalk.
Yeah, don't move.
Cool.
Right there.
Just stay here, guys. Just stay. Kevin, come back. Actually, that was wearing a 18 offshore. It's the offshore Corona.
Tim's working as a spotter now.
Yes. Let's just try to spot some watches. What do you think, guys? Try to spot the watches. Okay. No watch. Next to this guy. No watch. Right. I'm just trying to be the spotter. Spot the watches. If you see someone wearing a watch, just yell out which watch they're wearing. Let's play a game, Kevin. You ready? Man, I'm wearing Kevin's like the Pro. This thing is top heavy. Yeah. It's top heavy. It's top heavy. You know what that means, top heavy?
It means it's not a lady size 36 Explorer.
Yeah, it's like it jiggles me in that direction when I swing my hand in one direction, it like pulls me with it. It's crazy. It's so top heavy.
Looks like you're very familiar with that jerking motion.
Yeah.
Only to wind his watch.
I've been doing a lot of the best, most efficient way to wind the wristwatch.
Have you ever been inside the IWC store that you just walked by?
Yes, I was there on the event. There was an event there with what's his name? You know the guy from Revolution? Waco was there.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it was nice. That's where I talked to Nick. Nick, he's the guy at IWC. If you're buying something, probably should be buying from Nick. He's their like relations guy. He's huge on Instagram as well. we go. Because Tim didn't get a memo that we have to pretend you don't notice how thick Blackberry Pro is. It's
Yeah,
so
Tudor
thick.
sent out a memo to all
Oh,
YouTubers saying, "Do not mention
yeah.
that it's top heavy."
Oh, exhausting to wear.
What?
Exhausting to wear the Blackberry Pro. It's actually hard. It's hard. Where are we walking? Go in circles a little bit. Oh, there's Tag Heuer. There's Tag Heuer. You want to see Tag Heuer?
No.
Actually, no. Oh,
The people in
actually,
that Tag Heuer store are very, very nice. They have a very, very well trained and good staff there.
yeah, I was just gonna say, like, if there's a watch group that might allow you to live from inside, it probably would be the Tag Heuer. I would.
No, didn't they? Did you guys get denied in Miami?
Yeah, but that was a very ridiculous scenario. But this one, actually, I think they first allowed me, and then manager came out and said, "Stop filming." Kevin, I think that's what happened. Why are you wearing it on top of your right wrist, Sam? We got the Explorer 2 on the other. It just happens. Tim is wearing 2 watches at the moment. Hell yeah, I'm doing a Marcello. I'm doing a Marcello, a black and a white one. Ooh, how am I doing this?
Ooh.
Ooh, scary.
Wait a minute, you
Listen.
just compared the Tudor with the Rolex?
Yeah.
Not good.
Mr. Tudor, to you, bullshit on the Tudor tanking. And your FYI, my first bluesy had misaligned bezel at 12. Salesperson pulled the second one from the back. Damn.
Go see the sneakers?
Wait, that's breaking news that Rolex ADs might have extra watches in the back.
That's never heard of that.
Oh,
Never heard of that. Hey, wasn't by the way, Brian, in the TPG thing, the video, he talks about that there's a piece of some dust under the brand new
That was our tag.
Pepsi, right?
yeah, that
What?
was the. Yeah, it was. I forget which Rolex model it was, but it had a piece of fuzz on it between the L and the E.
It was a Kermit.
Oh yeah, the Sermon.
Yeah.
The Sermon, unworn Sermon. Great, yes.
Well, he said it was
So-
unworn.
Yeah.
You can't trust those guys. They can't be trusted. So maybe it wasn't a genuine model.
It's possible.
Maybe that was maybe it was as reliable as his 20% purchase guarantee thing from 6 weeks ago.
Maybe.
Mm.
Ooh. Mr. Tudor is shocked too about the stock in the back. Oh yeah.
He's not shocked.
Oh. Yeah, no, they probably have every single model in the back just in case their VIP comes in, and then just like loads of stuff that's hard to get because they want to use it as leverage.
That's it. That's the store. That's the store.
That's it. Yep. That's the red gold. By the way, the store. Oh wait a minute. What is the? Oh, the regular, not the blank pond. I was thinking. This is
The
not
security
where we're
guard. The security guard
Yeah.
was at the door. He took one look at the way you were dressed and said, "Nope, you're not coming in."
We continue. Stay tuned.
What's wrong with what I'm wearing?
I don't know. You tell me. He
Mm.
he sized you up in about 3 seconds and said, "Nope, that guy ain't
I
a
think it's
customer."
because of the camera. But
No,
yeah,
it's
let's just
I saw him reach over and lock the door.
mm,
He saw Kevin open and unlock the door. Saw Tim, locked it.
mm. By the way, congrats to David D on that tradition. Reggae is actually one of the nicest most like beautiful watches. It's just like
Yeah,
it's
David
not
D really
stuff. It's its own
pulled a
thing.
coup getting that watch.
Yeah, he really went with the heart and not the investment. I think he's gonna be laughing. He's gonna be laughing. But you should really, OC, you should really. Oh, Harry Winston. Holy shit! Look at that. The size of that fucker.
Oh yeah, zoom in. That's my next watch. I'm calling him right now.
No, it's like that. It's like crystal or something. I don't know.
If Daniel Katz were here, he would say, Max Booster used to work there, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Yes, he did.
So I said it for him. He doesn't have to. Daniel, you don't have to jump on the stream to remind us that Max Booster
Remind us.
worked at
But
Harry Winston.
but in 5 minutes I will forget, and I might need a reminder. To be honest. Okay.
What does the traffic look like? It looks pretty busy out there. It's rush hour in Manhattan. Is it busy?
It sucks. Yeah, it really sucks. It's really, especially it's a lot of people. Very annoying. I think I liked when the COVID was a bigger deal. It's like no traffic. It's so nice. Now it's back to insanity.
You guys are doing the exact opposite of what I do when I'm going to a watch event on a hot summer day at 6 o'clock. I usually find some place to stop moving as much as possible because
Cool
you
down.
keep sweating for 30 minutes after you get into the place, and you walk in and all of a sudden you're pouring sweat.
Yeah.
It's not a good look.
You need to go
That's
sit
the way it
down
is.
somewhere. By the way, look at this. They took away the Omega Snoopy. It's no longer in the display. See that? It was the man on the moon. He was right there. Now it's gone. It's gone. Any new stuff from Omega? No. Nothing. Oh, there's a guy. Nada. Yeah. You want to go sit down somewhere for 5 minutes?
A lot of people are impressed with the S class. Take a shot of the Mercedes Timmy.
Ooh. Oh yeah. How the hell is he allowed to park there? Shit. What? Oh no, there's a guy in there. Okay, never mind. There it is then. The reflection.
The moon swatches?
The moon swatches actually look no, there's people in there. The way they sold me my swatch is when the store was completely empty. Okay. Yeah. They got like new excuses. You know what they told me? They said, "Oh, this watch was returned 3 times or something like that. You still want it?" And I had men, they refused to take it. Yeah. You want to go inside?
No.
Oh, fell down. Almost fell down. Oh,
It's the Swatch store. They can't kick you out. Whoa. Go back.
what are they gonna? Yeah, I know.
Tim.
Yes.
I know you're with Kevin now and you're trying to be gay, but hey, there's some of us are watching.
Yeah, actually, you know what? It's, oh, now it's perfect time to go inside. Kevin, let's go. Hold it. 007. Yeah, go inside.
Yeah. You and Kevin go inside and get matching swatches as engagement gifts. We're in stealth mode. Everybody quiet.
Yeah, be very, very quiet. This is the opposite experience when you go into Rolex. Like when you go into Rolex, they say, sorry, sir, we have no men's watches. And you go into Swatch, they say, any men's watch you want, sir.
To be honest,
Literally anything we've ever made is here and available.
I think. Oh, by the way, as I said yesterday, man, this brain just makes dropping. I'm getting all this stuff. Maybe just fix some of those awful designs ever. I hate the strap. I hate the strap. I hate the everything about it. Look at this. What the hell is this?
Tim, you and Kevin need to find matching swatches that you can wear as your engagement gifts to each other.
What the hell is this? That looks like a chronoscope, and it's not. But it's just really ugly.
You've unveiled the latest collaboration, Swatch and Omega Chronoscope.
Yeah, dude, look at this. What the-
You realize those are all the exact same movements as the Moonswatch, right?
Oh, you're right. It is because you can see it by the eyes.
Yep.
The eyes of the chronograph.
Yeah, most of those, if they're not on a metal bracelet, they sell for like $89.
I really don't like the attachment for the strap. It's just the worst. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I couldn't be there much longer.
Yeah, but she actually said "Have a nice day" as you were walking out. So that was, they get an
Yeah.
A for. But did she ask you if she could help, if you could see anything?
Dude,
Did she offer to help
actually,
you?
I wanna see if when there's less people, maybe they'll sell a watch or something. Where did Kevin go?
Move
Oh,
away.
he's already out.
Move away from
Yeah.
the front of the store with the camera on you.
Yes, that was a bad look. For a second I thought we were gonna James Bond these guys, and then while I was in there, I realized how ridiculous we looked. Probably. No, sit down. Oh yeah, you go in, you ask, and I'll block the door, so to make sure that nobody else walks in, so you can pick up the swatch. Nuts. But yeah, but they have the sign that says basically they're out of them, but I don't think they ever take it off. Oh, it's hard times, guys. Hard times. Never thanks much. Why not buy a Swatch and pretend to give it away like the PRX? Okay, I gave away the Swatch yesterday.
I love your selective reading. It is classic.
What? What did I do?
No, I'm taking it away. I'm taking it away. Forget it.
Yeah. Hey, I
He
gave
knows
away the PRX.
He knows exactly what he did, Brian. Right? He thinks he's slick.
It's reverse pyramid circular logic with a balloon on top.
Reverse.
The audience is on to you, my friend. The audience is on to you.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows how much longer they're going to put up with this?
I know, right? I'm sorry. Well, listen, we're just wrapping up here. What do we got? Like another 3 minutes. Where is even Blank Pond, Kevin? You know? Oh, it's right there. That's it. Where those guys are waiting. Ooh,
There's nothing more
that
annoying than
looks
going
really
to a
weird.
watch event that's scheduled for
Yeah.
6 o'clock and having three or four looky-loos hovering around the store, just waiting for that minute where they could jump right in and steal all the hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres. I want the hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres come back. Yeah, that guy
Spring
was
rolls,
wearing
mini
the
spring
aluminum
rolls.
Bulgarian. Aluminum Bulgarian.
Chicken satay, spring rolls,
Oh, God.
wontons.
You going? Okay. Kevin. Oh, Daniel
Kevin,
Cannon.
smile. Aren't you happy to be there?
I won't mention my booster again.
I can't sell you for lunch today.
You can't?
Oh, we love Daniel Katz.
What?
Never mind.
Sorry.
It's actually a trick. See, I want him to mention Max Booster because that's one fewer time that he mentions Ming. So the more he mentions Max Booster, the better.
Matt, can you imagine I haven't spoken about Ming today at all?
It's easily forgotten. Easily forgotten.
Yeah. And
Just
nobody
like the
asked.
Tudor Ranger. The Tudor Ranger will fall into oblivion by the end of the week.
Yeah. Yes. One with hope. You know? Actually.
How's Kevin doing? Kevin, come back.
Kevin, come back. Yeah, Kevin. I thought that was Federico for a second. Like,
You know, when you leave, Brian and I can just continue to run the show without you, and
yeah,
half the super chats can go to us. Correct?
sure,
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
I'll even take off my shirt too.
Hey,
Yeah.
we'll split all the super chats after I leave if you want. You can still run it for another hour if you want. Yeah.
Happy to. Yeah, sure. Brian, you up for it?
Okay.
I'm good till midnight. Let's go.
Let's get Diego hop on Smash. Let's have a fun time.
Yeah.
By the way, I pinned the link so that you can bring people up. And maybe,
Yeah.
by the way, if they allow me to stream from inside, I'm gonna do it. All right. Oh yeah, you rebel. Awesome.
Open call. Join the Tim Wright Show on the panel while he's getting kicked out of Blanc Pond and eating all the hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, I'm gonna go say hello to some of the lead. We're here for the lead, by the way. I'm gonna give you like 5 or 6 of my business cards. Give it away to people. Tell them to join the live streams and super chat. Yeah. Okay.
If I give away 0.
Oh, then you're fired. Then you're fired. Here, there you go. Take some.
How many have you given away?
Actually, I already gave away about 200. Surprise. They go fast. Hello. By the way, it's the Ukrainian flag of the.
Yeah, give him a shout out.
Card. Yeah, no, it's a guy. It's a guy. Actually, I don't remember his.
Like half these guys at the Bright Thing event?
Probably. Don't give to them. Don't just like give it around. They're valuable. Careful with those. And if the ones you don't give away, I want back. No, kid. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Timmy, what is the Breguet clock wrong? When is the Breguet clock? Hey, Timmy, why is the Breguet clock wrong? Hashtag Team Right. Why is the Breguet clock wrong?
Yeah, he's referring to the Breguet logo behind you as the store behind you.
Uh-huh.
You see the clock? Yeah, it's part of the logo. Yeah, it's a 10:10. Why is it wrong? Why don't they have it set to the correct time?
Because in the mirror, it looks correct time.
Okay.
Okay? Just put the mirror up to it, and you get the right time. Any more questions?
Could it be a fake clock and just stuck on hands? I'm just thinking.
Kevin, ask Kevin a question. If they force you to buy a watch, what are you buying at the Blanc Pond store today?
Oh, you're forced. Okay, they say the Blanc Pond locks the door behind. They get a guy with the chainsaw in there and say, everybody, to leave this room, you have one choice, to cut your arm off or to buy a Breguet. What are you doing?
Yeah, buy
Buy a Blanc Pond.
The Blanc Pond. The Blanc Pond.
I buy one?
Yeah.
I like my arms?
Yeah. They chop your arm off with the chainsaw, or you have to buy.
I buy one.
You buy one?
I buy one.
You're nuts, man. He's crazy.
Now,
crazy.
which one, Kevin? Which one?
Which one?
50,000.
The 50, the cheapest one.
The cheapest one.
Wow.
Wait,
I thought you'd be like, chop this shit off right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I like my arms.
By the way, what's wrong with that clock? Oh, you guys can't see it, but it goes the opposite way. Did you see that clock up there? It goes in the opposite way. You see it?
We could see
No,
the
the
clock
one-
if you pointed the camera
Oh
at
no,
it.
wait, that's a 5. No, you wouldn't be able to see it.
What are you talking about?
No. I thought that the 5 was a 6, but it's actually a 5. I thought it was an arrow. Okay, let me show you. So there's a
Are there
clock
any
up
other people lurking around? Are those other lurkers waiting to get into the Blanc Pond store to get a jump start on
These
the
guys.
order?
Yeah, those guys are. We have to beat them in line though. So I gotta go. Oh, that's it. We gotta go. Oh, see, keep the
The
show
door's not
going.
open. The door isn't open. Relax.
No, but we wanna get in there. You know what I mean? We wanna get in there.
Door's not open yet, Tim, and I don't see anybody with a Louis Vuitton backpack, so it can't be a good event.
You know what? If you look at this group of people, right? You
How
know
many
that there's
people?
two
How many
guys
people are
who
wearing
sit
shirts?
every single event?
Are there any shirtless guys there?
Yeah, are there any shirtless or pantless guys?
No, David D is
Waiting
not here
outside.
yet.
What's the Blanc Pond? Like watching
Richmond.
Huh?
Richmond.
No. Who in the chat is Blank Pond?
Yeah, probably in the chat we got the owner of Richmond. Watch
Never
the
mind.
Do you know any fun Blanc Pond facts that you can wow the presenter with or the sales associate?
There are facts about Blank Pond.
Yeah, do you know
They're,
any? Like,
yeah, they're still operational. They're operating. Did you guys know that Blank Pond is still an operating company? Okay, we gotta go. That's it.
Wait, I was going to try to get Tim to pronounce the name correctly just once. Just so that he could impress people when he walked in and said Blanc Pond.
you don't like Blanc Pain?
Blank pan? No.
Well, that's it. You know, the show is you and me at this point. So I'll drop the link again.
Yeah,
If you
please.
would like to be on the Timless Tim Wright show, which is not live from New York City.
This is the Tim Wright Left show.
Then jump on. Otherwise, you're going to be forced to either A, listen to Brian, which, listen, who wants to do that for more than about 35 seconds? Or B, leave. And we don't want you to leave, right? What else do you have to do at 6 o'clock Eastern or 3 o'clock Pacific or whatever time it is in the UK or in EMEA? So,
and I'm keeping an eye on the numbers to see if they start tanking on us.
no, they're going up. The numbers are going up.
Yeah.
The number of viewers are going up now that Tim's gone, which is good. But if you guys could upvote, if you guys want to like set a record-breaking number of upvotes for Tim Wright, for a Timless Tim Wright show, that would send a huge message that you love Brian and you love his pipe smoking, you love his huge collection, his awesome Triumph t-shirt, which is better than my no t-shirt.
I actually look better the more clothes you put on me.
So as much as I don't want to talk about the Tudor Ranger, I don't think I've heard you give your take. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Your opinion actually does mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
So tell me what you think. How did they do?
I haven't seen it in person, but I think the 39 millimeter case size is interesting. In reality, it's a good, comfortable, everyday size, but it just doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, it's still going to have the Tudor bracelet weird issue, so I'd probably put it on a NATO if I had it.
Cool.
But yeah, I was like, okay, whatever, great. A 3-hand 39 millimeter, which I think is kind of strange that the last introductions from Tudor have all been in that 39 millimeter where Rolex left that size range. So
Gotcha.
Okay, there's my
This
thought.
is not a super chat, but it is a watch question, so we'll take it. OC and Brian, how many watches do you have in your collection and what brand? Do you have off the top of your head, do you have a summary of approximately how many watches? And you have a gazillion different brands, right?
Yeah, I've got a smattering. I've got right now in the permanent collection between I think there's 28, and out of that 6 are Rolexes, and then a bunch of one-offs of one of this and one of that too. But I've got my Holy Trinity, so I've got my Vacheron, AP, and Patek. Breitling. I have one Tudor. I'm gonna have a second Tudor coming up in September, October when our club does theirs. And then I guess out of the other brands that I've got the most of, I've got 4 Seikos right now, and I'm probably picking up a 5th one later on this month. And there's Seiko, cool. Seiko sports watches, Seiko 5s, and I've got one Grand Seiko. Just depends if I want to be. I like to play with them. That's why.
You have one particular watch that you have at your desk right now that you want to show?
One particular one that might
just one. I know you always have a bunch standing by to show at a moment's notice.
Yeah, so you missed it earlier. I actually got the bank actually gave us the big giant safe deposit box now. So I
So
don't
you
have everything at home all the time. I've got plenty of room for stuff in the bank now.
Yeah, because watches are so big that you need a giant safety deposit box in order to fit a whole bunch in.
Yeah. But no one. Well, I'm wearing. I put on the. I put on the code 1159 just for fun after I got done doing yard work. But
Wow.
yeah, if I had the one watch that is getting the most wrist play lately is the left hand.
Oh, left hand drive VTNR.
Yeah. And I really do love it.
And look at that. It's set to almost the right time. It's 6:06. It's set to 6:07, but that's okay with the right date and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wearing it yesterday. So
And the GMT hand, you have it what? Set to local time, or do you set it to
no, it's set to local.
set to GMT time?
Yeah. Yeah. Now if if I travel then I just jump the hour hand. So
But do you really care? Do you really care that it's is it really set it looks like it's set to 18, correct?
Yeah, it's on 18. It's over there. This is the one the 1.5 hours during the evening where the GMT hand blocks the date on this model,
right?
As opposed to all the right hand ones where it blocks the date at 5:30 to 6:30 in the morning when I'm not awake, and I've never seen it do that before.
Got it. But if it's set it to 18, that means that you're setting it to local time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't set it to Greenwich Mean Time.
No. Here,
okay.
You want Greenwich Mean Time?
No,
1,
I'm just
3, 4, 5, 6. There, Greenwich Mean Time.
No. Based on your comments, I thought that you did, but yeah. Set the 24-hour hand. I usually set my 24-hour hand to local time as well.
Yeah, I keep it local, and then when we travel, I jump the hour hand to the destination.
Very good. And you almost never move the bezel.
Why?
Three time zones.
Whoop-de-damn-do. No, the only time I move the bezel really is if I want to do a quick, just a simple timing of something. Say, what if I want to, I'll just move it I'll move it over to the minute hand and then say, okay, all right, that's when we started the time.
Right.
And then I can just keep track of it that way. So, the restaurant says, yeah, come back and, your table will be ready in 20 or 30 minutes. I just set that over there and go, okay, 20 or 30 minutes from then. Yeah.
We've got Cameron in the chat. Cameron, how are you? Brian's version of going out is sitting in his favorite spot and turning on Wheel of Fortune and yelling at the TV.
See, he's part right, because I've had a lifelong love affair with Vanna White. She just doesn't know it.
Vanna White was the thing back. I mean, it's amazing how she kept her looks.
Yeah.
For so many decades.
Yep. And she's from about 4 hours away from me, so yeah.
My Watch channel, OC, always trying to zing people with questions, except Oshin. Ooh,
I don't know.
Soft on Oshin.
No, you were a little spicy with Oshin yesterday, kind of jabbing back a little bit.
I jabbed a few subtle jokes in his direction. That's the way. Listen, this is Tim's show, right? It's not my show. So if there's a special guest on, someone like Sheen or Paul Thorpe, these guys are bigger YouTubers, right? It's not my place. I'm all due respect to Cameron or Bear, where they just jump on a show and they start attacking the special guests of other people's shows. That's
or
certainly
try to
not
sleep
my
with
place
them.
to do.
Yeah.
What was that?
Or Cam trying to sleep with them.
Yeah. So, Sheen, send me the phone number of your daughter or whatever.
Yeah.
Cameron's typical. But Cameron, thank you for commenting. Good to have you in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop the link, and if anybody else wants to join, even if you've never joined before, feel free to jump in. You do have to turn your camera on so we know who you are, but you can turn it back off after you verify your identity.
Yeah,
But,
and shirts are not required.
Shirts are not required if you're by the pool. So that for Diego, that means your typical attire at this time of day. So
Yeah.
You haven't had any desire at all to flip the VTNR for a cool $20,000.
No.
Wow. That is a watch enthusiast right there, because I mean they know when you're taking that watch out the door that they're handing you a check for $20,000. Daniel Katz is on the show. Daniel, how are you?
And
I've never been here before, but I thought I'd come on since you invited me. And
You've never been on the show before. We've never talked about MBNF.
We've
never talked about Ming. We never talked about Max Booser.
I was just going to say that Daniel's coming out of the closet. He's actually Max Booser's uncle.
Oh my! Oh, I don't know if to take that as a compliment, but
guys, we're
an alternative universe, so maybe I've never been here. So
we are 8 upvotes away from getting to 100 likes, guys. If you're watching and you appreciate the fact that we're holding down the fort for Tim, please hit the upvote button. That's the least you can do. It's free, as opposed to what Casey Jones Brooklyn has done, and he's delivered an awesome $2 super chat. Pandemic over. Time to dress like adults, guys. Again.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, you're outside by the pool. That's dressing
outside by the pool. Brian has a very nice retro Triumph motorcycle British flag T-shirt on. Nothing wrong with it. It's more than appropriate. You're wearing a very slick-looking Steve Jobs-esque kind of black shirt.
Yes. Oh, I'm wearing my little pass here.
Where's that from? Oh, from where?
From Sunnybrook Assisted Living Center, visiting dad.
Visiting dad. Good for you. I appreciate. I mentioned this on the show.
How
good it is that you take care of your dad. That's it. Shows the kind of character that you have.
But it's funny. He thinks he's taking care of me. Well, maybe he is.
Brian, throwing in some fun in the chat. Do you want to read it?
Cool. Upvote for Katz's Deli and Max's uncle.
That's right.
And it worked. Look at the upvotes now.
Now we're cooking.
Yeah.
Blondie is in the chat. We're going to drop the link for Blondie.
Hello, Miss Blondie. I want to hear about. Now, I'm only speaking from the alternative universe, but I'd like to hear about the trip to Venice.
I don't know if she's willing to talk about that. She might say that. Wouldn't you like to know? Is her favorite response.
I don't mean O'Sheen. That's her and him, but I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean the endless dinners and the sightseeing and the beautiful boat rides.
Yeah,
that's what you want to talk about, right?
That's the ticket. Yeah.
So listen to this. After one of the streams, Blondie and I were on together. After one of Tim's streams, we actually shared pictures of Venice and talked about the food and the stuff that she did, and it was great.
You were there, Brian? Really?
Yeah, not at the same time. No.
No, I understand.
Yeah, I was there in October. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to deflect the question to you, Brian. Brian, what do you think of the Jaeger-LeCoultre Moon Phase Ultra Thin?
I absolutely love it, especially in they've got a new blue limited edition one that they came out with that's drop dead gorgeous. I love it. It's just a little my big problem when it comes to buying JLCs is the case design is just uninspiring. It's about as exciting as listening to a Tim Wright show sometimes.
And question for Daniel Katz. What's the best way to navigate enrolling in Medicare?
He's Canadian. He doesn't know. They get
Oh, you don't know. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know either.
that's the wrong question for me. Yeah.
Wrong question for you.
And let me respond to my clothing choice. This is what happens when you don't have to work anymore. And this is the attire that you can wear on a Monday.
Cool Chris Callie is in the chat. Quiet, everyone. They're telling us about the watch they wore when the world went from black and white to Technicolor. Oh, that's the average age on this show is a tad on the older side. We can make it younger if some of you young guys actually jump on the stream. It's an open platform. Anyone is welcome to join.
Wait a minute. We're younger from the 60s.
I was born in the 60s.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
I'm not a boomer. So anybody that thinks that I'm a boomer, technically I was born after the baby boom and I'm Gen X or something stupid like that. I don't know.
Yep. Question from Louis V350 OC: if you could only have 4 Rolexes, which ones would you choose? That's a pretty good question, and we'll do a roundtable on this one. Well, I think you need to have a dive watch, so you need to have either the Submariner or the Sea Dweller. You need to have a GMT, so pick either the Batman, the Pepsi, or the root beer. It'd be great to have a Daytona, stainless steel Daytona or a precious metal Daytona. Can't go wrong with that, folks. And for the 4th one, God, I think either a Datejust or a Day-Date. I think you've got your 4-meal masterpiece right there. Brian, how about you?
I would agree with you on the root beer. I would agree. Well, I need my left-hand drive because I love it.
That's a GMT.
Yeah. I would then look at to add another one, either a white gold Sky Dweller or the white gold Meteorite GMT, which is the only Grail watch I have at the moment.
Nice. That's 2 GMTs in your collection.
2, maybe 3, because the Sky Dweller is technically a GMT because it's got a 24-hour wheel. And then maybe just for fun, just that new gray motif dial Ever Rose Datejust 2-tone.
Yeah, it's a beautiful watch.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Daniel, how about you? You want to name your 4-piece Rolex collection?
I'd be a little bit more boring than you two. I'd be the Explorer 1 2-tone. I'd be redundant, but the Explorer 2. And then I go Sea Dweller, maybe white. Does it come like white gold bezel, or is it you got to go all gold?
Sea Dweller?
Yeah.
Sea Dweller? No, Sea Dweller
gold.
is a ceramic bezel. Ceramic.
I go with a Sea Dweller. I like it. And maybe the Sermon.
Not
Very
a bad.
Cool. What do you think of this 4-piece from JMB August 12th? The Cellini Moon Phase, which is the only Cellini they have left in the lineup.
I like
the
it.
1675 GMT, which is we picked vintage, which is something that we didn't do. We picked all new models. The Explorer 2 and the Daytona.
I don't really care for chronographs in general. I like the idea of a dress watch. Yeah, the Cellini Moon Phase, which is fine. I can take it to cafes and stuff. Yeah, Cellini Moon Phase. I like that.
But I think if I'm going to get the Cellini Moon Phase, I'm going to save a couple $1,000s and get the JLC and go back to that moon, the ultra thin moon date on the JLC, and have a much better movement and a decorated movement and a prettier watch.
Yeah, but the question was the 4 Rolex choice. That's all.
Yeah, I know, but I'd cheat.
My watch channel with another watch question. Waiting for the daughter to get out of class registration. Looking ahead 2 years when she graduates. What's a good watch to mark the occasion for her? A Tank or a Rolex Oyster Perpetual or other? What do you think? That would be a graduation watch for a daughter.
So to me, it would depend on what she's going to do for work. Because if she's going to have something that's not at a desk all the time, I'd want a little more durable. So I might go OP. If it was something that was a little more, where a dress watch could work, the tank, a Cartier tank would be perfect.
I don't. My approach would be not to even care about that. When she's going to go work out or do something rough, she leaves the tank at home, but the tank will be the one for me if I was the dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Tank. Daniel Katz, you said that you'd do a comedy bit today.
No, I did not, Scotty. In the future, I will.
All right. Maybe. Do you want to pepper us with just one joke? Do you feel comfortable with that?
Let me think. Yeah, well, then I ruined the whole set. I think I like to keep it together. I could, but no, let's wait.
All right.
And,
that's what you call choking. Choking. He choked. He choked on the opportunity.
I may fall on my face, but let's keep the set together, I think. So, yeah.
But I think if there was a $50 super chat, we could convince Daniel to do it.
Yeah, we got to have some super chats,
Then
guys.
you'll find out how bad my jokes are. Oh, no.
Yeah. Buttered Heinz Beans wants to know, by the way, if you don't mind sharing, Daniel, how old is your dad?
He is the ripe sprite. Thanks, Buttered Beans, for asking. He's the sprightly young age of 101.
Wow.
Plus a few months.
Mazel tov.
Yeah.
All right. Well, super chat from Casey Jones, Brooklyn, $1.99. Not having to work is no excuse for looking bad. That's no excuse for the shabby attire or the shirtless poolside.
Actually, Brian, you dress pretty well. You're just dressing a little bit rougher, just worked in the garden kind of look.
Yeah.
And Triumph is it's a good name. So
is this the real Donald Trump?
It is the real Donald Trump.
President Trump, it is a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you very much.
Are you okay with a Canadian being here, Mr. Trump?
I love my Canadians. I thought I might only pop on just to annoy CJ Moore in the chat.
Well, in that case, I like you this week.
Have you,
You'll learn tonight.
Mr. President, have you had a chance to think about what it would be like to have a 4-piece Rolex collection?
I did like that last, who was it, J&B? He brought up a very nice collection. I think I agreed with it.
The 1675 plus the Cellini moon phase. Yeah, it's very diverse.
It's very, very well thought out. Very smart guy.
Yeah. Do you know, Mr. President, do you know Steve Bannon's collection by any chance?
His collection of watches, women.
We'll stick with watches. It's okay.
Mr. Trump, I have a question for you because
President Trump. He's former
well,
President Trump.
Well, Mr. or Mr. President is he?
Are you a sleepy Biden kind of guy?
I love.
I'm talking to a Biden supporter right now.
I love a good Sleepy Joe. Yeah.
Okay.
But my question for you is, since you have smaller hands, does that turn you away from some of the larger case sizes of watches?
I don't have small hands. My hands are huge.
Okay. Well, if you had smaller hands, would you then want a smaller case size watch?
I probably would. I wear very small watches anyway. I don't wear very large watches. It makes my hands look bigger if I wear small watches.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a good perspective. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody in the chat.
Everyone is welcoming you to the panel. MCM, the Prez, John Galt. Hello, Mr. President. Thank you, by the way, Casey, for the super chat. Very much appreciated.
Thank you, John Galt. Nice avatar. Put some work into it. Thank you, JMB.
And I loved Whole Milk's comment. Looks like having you on has lowered the average age of the panel. I didn't think that was possible. But,
I thought I'd make things a little bit more sprightly tonight. Where is Timmy? Is he not making the effort to come onto his own show? Is he too much of a big shot?
Tim is with Kevin at the Blanc Pond. There's a Blanc Pond reception in New York City, and so He's attending that.
Was he invited or was it a self-invitation?
No, he was invited. He's Tim is known in New York City. He's invited to plenty of events. Would you wear a watch? What kind of watch do you wear when you're playing golf? I'm assuming you wear a Rolex. True?
Not true. No. I wear my Patek Philippe.
Playing golf, Mr.
Woo!
Playing golf.
Oh my God.
It's okay. If it gets damaged, someone will just give me a new one as a gift.
Mr. President, I heard rumor that sometimes you kind of sneak a ball in somewhere playing golf. Do you ever cheat in the back nine?
I've never cheated in my life. Never cheated in my life. I average about 2 holes in one every time I go around. At least that's what my assistants tell me. I'm sure they're very truthful.
He just Daniel Katz just got up and left. His dad was calling, so family calls.
That might have been Justin Trudeau calling.
President Trump, that platinum date that Steve Will Do It gave to you. Did you flip that, or is it locked away somewhere?
It's locked away, very safe and sound. I might give it away to a lobbyist, something like that.
Cool. Casey Jones, Brooklyn, thank you for the super chat earlier. He says that you have 2 main watches, your Rolex Day-Date, yellow gold Day-Date, and you have Vacheron Historiques. That's true.
That is correct. That is correct. I do like my square watches also. But, I don't really buy the hype watches. I don't like hype. I'm a very down-to-earth kind of guy.
Christopher Negroni, we love Christopher Negroni. He makes a political comment here. I'm not sure if he's typing while driving, which he's usually watching while driving, but he says, Mr. President, our country, I think that's what he's trying to say, our county needs you to win us. Our county needs you to win us.
The county needs me to win. The country needs me to win. The entire planet needs me to win. I think anybody with half a brain cell knows that.
Mr. President, I just got this question. I came late and I kind of missed it. Did you say that you're a put down kind of guy, or you're down to earth kind of guy?
I'm a very down to earth kind of guy. That's what gravity does. That's what gravity does.
Ah, I see. Okay. And do you still think that? Just one more question. Do you think that that you guys won the War of 1812 against us Canadians?
Yeah. And was that a question from your dad? Because maybe you should ask your dad if he has a question for President Trump.
He's not with us, but I'm representing my dad when I ask that question.
Right.
You don't have to answer, Mr. President. It's okay.
Patricia wants to know.
I'll leave that to historians that know a little bit more about it than me.
Okay.
Patricia wants to know what would be your one watch for prison?
Mm.
Nope.
I'm not sure. Any suggestions? Super chat your suggestions, guys.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Then you're presuming you're going to prison, Mr. President?
No, he was being a good sport and actually playing along and presuming that he would go. Okay. But of course, he would never go to prison.
Okay.
Well, and
that was a generic question. It wasn't. Go back to the question, OC. One watch for a prison, not one watch for me for prison. Is it generic?
Oh, I see. Yes.
The devil's in the detail, Mr. Katz.
Yes. Excuse me, Mr. President.
Speaking of detail,
a lot of people miss. They don't look at the details. That's why they start.
Everyone knows you're an extremely detail-oriented kind of guy.
Very details.
Yeah. Speaking of details, Diego says, or asks a question, Mr. President, if you were still in office, how would you have handled Putin and the Ukraine situation? Would there still have been a war?
Of course there wouldn't have been a war. There's no about it, right?
There would have been a love-in, Mr. President?
Was there a war when I was in office? Did I start any wars?
Yeah.
That's not a rhetorical question.
Yes, sir.
It's a very definitive statement.
Were there any wars when I was in power? Did I start any wars? I'll answer that for you. The answer is no.
No, and technically in the Ukraine, it's a special military action. It's not a war.
Well, tell that to the people who are dying.
But I'm just clarifying.
Well,
And in Korea, we're still in a police action there.
a lot of bad things going on in the world.
Yeah.
That's why we need strong leaders.
Who are you going to have for your next vice president when you get reelected, Mr.?
Probably have DeSantis. I like the guy. I like his spunk.
Interesting. But I
Guys,
thought,
if you have more,
go ahead.
more questions for the president, feel free to drop them into the chat. Elds says President Trump wears a G-Shock when he plays golf. Is that true that sometimes you wear a G-Shock?
I do have an entire G-Shock collection. I don't let the public see it. I don't want people to think bad things. But I do love G-Shocks. I have about 20 G-Shocks in my collection.
I like the G-Shock because I think it helps find the G spot on the golf course sometimes.
Bear Clooney Watches is in the chat, and he is a huge supporter of yours. And he rushes to your defense and says there were no wars under Donald Trump.
Mm-mm.
That's a fact. Sometimes people like facts. Sometimes people make up facts. That's a real fact.
Yep. And Bear Clooney Watches goes on to proclaim that the war in Ukraine would never have happened if you were president.
You only need to see how Putin behaved when we met up in person. Who was the alpha male there?
Yeah.
You only have to see
Super
no
chat
evidence.
from MCM, $2. Mr. President, any thoughts on Hunter Biden?
I have plenty of thoughts on Hunter Biden. Plenty of thoughts. None that I could say on YouTube without having this channel pulled down.
Oh, ouch.
Okay. Well, thank you for not.
What are your thoughts on Hunter Biden, Brian?
I don't know enough to comment.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
because I can't trust all the news that I've heard, so and I don't know enough to comment.
You can make a generic statement, and that is when you are the son or daughter of privilege, right? You have a parent or a loved one who's in a position of power. It's only natural that favors will be done for you, right? And you will get preferential treatment. So it doesn't matter.
It's whether he's talking about the Ukraine thing, or the money that Hunter made being on the board of energy companies, or you're talking about the art with the money laundering, or you're talking about the crack pipe, you're talking about sleeping with his niece. Which part are we talking about here?
Ooh.
I mean, which specific do you want to pick on? But I'm sure he's a great guy.
I will say, in comparison to your sons, Hunter's wife is not quite up to the caliber of what your sons have married.
So you're defending Hunter Biden then?
No, I'm saying
that's very interesting, Brian. Very interesting.
No. I'm saying that you're
defending him by comparing it to somebody else. Very, very interesting tactic.
I think he was complimenting your son's choice.
My sons are great. Their wives are great.
Yeah. No, I think so therefore I think he's might be a lesser than your sons because he wasn't able to get as accomplished or attractive wives, and he hasn't been able to keep either one. So
Bioman reminds us that you did have a war with Rosie O'Donnell, but I think that was before you became president. Yeah, correct.
It was before.
And she is huge, so some people do confuse her for a different nation, as a nation in herself. She's very big.
It was huge or hugely successful, Mr. President.
Well, and she was a big client of Katz's delicatessen, so Daniel has to be careful here.
Okay.
Great pastrami on rye.
Yeah.
Ben says, even as a joke, having a fake President Trump here is disgusting. He is such a threat to democracy. It's not even funny. Listen, this is a comedy show.
Hey, Ben,
Tim's not here, so
whatever you do not substantiate your claims.
Yeah,
whatever you do.
There's absolutely nothing to prove that this is the fake President Trump.
Do not substantiate your claims, whatever you do.
Never.
Uh,
Diego asked another question. Do you wear your watches to bed or in the shower, or do you even bathe yourself? That's an
Yes,
interesting question,
yes
Diego.
to all of those. Yes to all. Yes, I do wear my watches to bed. Yes, I wear them in the shower, and yes, I
Mr.
do take
President,
it.
I have the privilege of introducing you to one of your biggest supporters, someone who's been an ardent defender of yours for years, and that person is Bear Clooney Watches. Welcome to the show.
Bear, how are you, my friend?
Very honored to be on the same live stream as President Donald Trump. By the way, Mr. Trump, that President Trump is basically stating a fact. Yet everyone is acting like he's actually telling us something that's not confirmed. Fact number one, there was absolutely no wars that America was involved during his administration initiated by him. As a matter of fact, he has done some amazing things in a very difficult areas of Palestine and Israel, Serbia and Kosovo, North Korea, Russian relationship, and so on. But those things are not acknowledged because he was not presented by American media as a guy who actually has done anything positive for his people. Now we have a President Biden in the power whose picture of fondling underage girl is all over the internet, but people are acting blind. Whose son's videos of measuring grams in the crack with the prostitute is public, yet nobody questions anything. People in United States shock me how naive and stupid and brainwashed they are by their media. They talk about media control and media brainwashing in Russia and all around the world, yet Americans allow themselves to be literally a political sheep. To me, I will never understand that. You don't even have to be Donald Trump supporter. He's not perfect in any shape or form. But to actually be that blind to think that Biden and Kamala have the best interest of American people, you have to be special kind of dumb.
We have not even mentioned about the huge mistake, the way we left Afghanistan.
No
In
kidding.
18 months, no American soldiers were killed. In 18 months, because I made that happen. As soon as Biden gets in charge, snipers start taking out our soldiers. 13 soldiers died when we left Afghanistan. People climbing on planes, trying to leave, falling to their deaths. Very bad. And the fact that people don't want to admit that they made a mistake is the biggest thing.
Mr. President, sorry, I have to interrupt with a very important question from George Varghese. This is very important. Mr. President, can you please rate my 4-piece collection? Stormy Daniels, Eve Lawrence, Alexis Amore, and Nicole Aniston. What do you think of that 4-piece collection?
That's a very nice 4-piece collection. One in the morning, one just before lunch, one just after lunch, and one around dinner time. Beautiful.
Frank Philpott says, relax, everyone. You will never be president again.
You're stupid, Frank.
And Benny B asking a tough question, and maybe we can get a straight answer. Mr. President, can you tell me about Jeffrey Epstein and about Jeffrey Epstein?
Ooh, ouch.
What? I was pictured with him once. So what?
You barely know the guy, correct?
Being pictured with him? That means you know the guy?
I believe you said that he liked people of the opposite sex who are slightly on the younger side. I think you commented once.
Right.
Who
so
does that?
But that's not me though. I'm not Epstein. Don't confuse the two. Don't be silly now.
Okay.
Two very different people. First, I'm alive. He's dead. Doesn't really matter. He got what came to him. And also, there's a picture of Bill Clinton in Epstein Island wearing a blue dress. Have you seen that? Or did you not bother looking at the facts?
Very good.
You're aware of these? You're not aware of these? You can just Google it. Bill Clinton, blue dress, Epstein Island. So you got to
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually quite intriguing to me that people don't have no idea what you're talking about yet. This stuff is available. Actually, you can see it.
Cool.
Do
And
these guys seriously not know that? Seriously, they don't know this. Unbelievable.
yeah, it's okay.
Some people
But
should not be
this is
entitled
why
to an
this is
opinion.
why
That's what I
America is going where America is going. Unfortunately, this is your perfect example because people are just fucking brainwashed by CNN, MSNBC, and all other fucking fake media that consistently bombards them with propaganda, which is in service of who knows what and who knows who. But you know what? Who gives a fuck? I mean, eventually they'll smarten up when the shit hits the ceiling. Anyway, Mr. President, honored to be around you, sir. And Donald Trump, 2024, all the way.
2024. Go buy your red hats. It's been a pleasure sharing the stream with you, Bear. I like
Thank you,
speaking
Mr.
with
President.
knowledgeable people. And yeah, I hope we speak again soon. But guys, I'm gonna have to shoot off because my battery's gonna run out.
All right,
All right.
Bear, thank you for
Nice to
joining,
argue
and
with you. Thank you, Cats.
President
Thank you,
Trump?
Host.
thank you for coming on.
Okay.
Speak to you guys soon. Take care now.
All right.
Bye bye.
All right. Goodbye.
Thank you. All right. Well, President Trump, everyone. We were talking watches, and then it turned into a political appearance.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Bear jumped on to show his admiration, which is always welcome. Hey, this is an open forum here. We try not to censor. We try not to get too serious. So
We should have let Cam on and see if he could get a date with Ivanka.
that would have been
Is
if I would have noticed.
Is he still in exile for another few weeks, Cam?
Yeah, but Tim's not on. We have the power. We have the power to bring him on.
Oh.
So I don't know, Cameron, if you're still watching.
I have no power. I'm too old.
Sure you do. You guys, we thank you for pushing us up over 100 likes. Really appreciate it. If you can get us up to 125, that would be phenomenal. So just trying to set a stretch goal for you guys. If we get 125 likes, that'd be fantastic.
What's Tim doing right now? He's in the store?
Yeah, Tim is in the Blanc Pond store on Fifth Avenue, New York City.
And you can't film that, right? Okay.
Yeah, you can't film in a New York AD, but in Dubai you can film walking into a safe deposit secured vault.
Yeah, that was. Did you watch the video?
Freaking great video.
It's a great video. Shout out to the Dubai expat.
Yeah,
we're doing a phenomenal video of how to store your watches at the safety deposit vault in the mall in Dubai. Great video.
One of the safest cities in the world, and they have a safe deposit vault in the mall that you can rent. Love it.
Yep. Jean Cartier. I went to the Tudor AD and tried on the new Ranger. Not for me.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean, Jean? Please expound on that. Don't just drop a little bit of an opinion without sharing a little bit of context. What exactly was it about the watch that meant that it was not for you?
Yeah.
Well, the hands. You didn't like the hands, did you? No, it was Bear that didn't like the hands in the new Tudor.
Yeah. I think the dial is a little plain, but people like it. It's a field watch. Cool. Chris Callion, that guy is cool. Very nice guy. Quick question: what's the right range to start looking for a day date 40? What do you mean by range? You mean price range?
Price range, yeah.
Price range. Retail.
Yeah.
Retail or right around retail. So look for the configuration you like: yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. Look at the retail price, and that's the price you should be paying it in this market.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe a tad more if you can get it from a secondary reseller and not have to pay sales tax, but it's a great watch to establish a solid relationship with your AD. I mean, you're plunking down $40,000 for a watch. They're going to give you some nice pieces after that.
Did you actually see that TPG on his video talked about a gold Sky Dweller on Oyster Flex that was going for $2,000 less than retail, and they still have it under retail.
Under retail, I think, if I remember correctly, it was precious metal Sky Dweller on Oyster Flex. They were selling for $36,000.
Yeah.
And if you know that the current MSRP on that is $41,000.
Yep.
So $41,000 plus tax, you're talking $44,000 to $45,000. They're selling for $36,000 and still can't sell it. That is shocking.
Now, it may have a piece of lint on the dial, but you'll never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. In fact, I'll check their website right now. But I think
that's the first time I heard about something going under. When it hits the 80 and it's even under there.
Yeah. Hey, cool, Chris Callie. Let us know what configuration of Date 840 you're looking at. Which type of metal and which dial. Be curious to know. Because I love your taste, man.
Yeah. I wish I could pull off a day date.
Oh, you can. Of course you can.
Unless I went platinum. Then we'd have some discussions at home.
Billy Piccolo says, "Hey Tim, shh. Tim is in trouble. This is a great show so far. Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Ooh.
We're stealing the leads."
Yeah. Oh, and the wind is picking up at OC's house.
Are you doing a barbecue today, OC, or you did it? Or
no barbecue today, but I'm actually getting kind of hungry. But we're going to keep going until the top of the hour, guys. Stick with us and keep hitting the upvote button. Timmy, if you haven't heard, is at the Block Pond event in New York City, so he's they can't film him there, so he's looking at all the new pieces, and when he comes out, will give us a great review whenever he gets around to making a video, which could be in 2023.
Yeah.
Jean Cartier says, the hour hand of the Ranger is weird, not my style. Still waiting for the Pro here in Norway, and also waiting for the Cermet or GMT Master at my AD in Thailand.
Wow.
Look at you, the world traveler, jet setter. He's got ADs in Europe and in APAC. That's the way to do it.
Where's that, Jean? Jean, is that in Bangkok or where?
Yeah, and I can tell you the winters in Thailand are much nicer than the winters in Norway.
Yeah.
George, don't poke Daniel Katz. No Ming today? Maybe in the after show.
Maybe, George. Maybe.
Ooh.
It's become like, a sidekick to the show. So it's beyond the watch.
David H says most precious metal Rolex should be below MSRP as they were for decades, except for some obvious models. And we are quickly approaching that, David. We are definitely getting to the point where precious metal Rolex are getting quickly descending back to retail. And remember, these are watches that three years ago, the 80s were begging customers to buy, especially the ones with gem set bezels and gem diamond dials and things like that. Very hard to move. Just that over the last 2 years, we were in a frenzy where people bought anything Rolex in order to try and cash in. So good point, David H. And Butterbean says he did the yellow gold, meaning he picked up the yellow gold Day-Date 36 millimeter, less than $20,000, no brainer. Absolutely, you can pick up those older references for very good prices, and they look very similar to the modern ones. They're dang near identical. So if you like the look of the Day-Date,
I do like, for me personally, I like the look of that Day-Date 36 on a leather strap. because I think on bracelet it's just too much gold for my style.
Yeah, like on a brown alligator shiny strap, or do you like on a leatherish?
Yeah, just a flat black so that the gold stands out. But yeah, too much all the bracelet adds too much gold for me. I know that's against our religion, isn't it, Daniel?
I'm okay with it.
Okay. All right. Well, if you're okay, I'm good then.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is with Timmy's absence, we have a completely Jewish panel. You taking over the show. Let's let the comments fly.
Well, we run everything anyway. We run all the media and all the money. So.
Yeah, that's right. We own the Diamond District anyway. Jean Cartier says the new Rolex AD in Phuket opened nearly a year ago. Who goes to Phuket and cares about the Rolex ADs? Like, there's other things to do there, right?
I guess it depends on who you're traveling with.
That's right. If you're traveling with Archie.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. They just can't get rid of their addiction, even on holiday.
Captain Kirk, love Captain Kirk. He is a very funny guy. Buyer, let's see. I've lost 70% of my stock investment, 75% of my Bitcoin, 65% of my retirement. Should I buy this $40,000 watch? I think that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, but in a market that's only turned down, 20%, you invested way wrong in the first place if you lost 70% of everything. So,
yeah, maybe not quite 70%, but it's rhetorical.
Yeah, but math matters.
And what is this $40,000 watch?
Dim Right, thank you for joining the chat. Congrats to OC Brian and the Rich Deli owner for losing a collective 200 pounds of grotesque fat by not having Tim Wright on the show. That's a terrible thing to say and completely inaccurate. The reality is Tim weighs about 240 pounds. So, get your facts straight, Tim Wright. But that's a beautiful picture.
Is that a magnified picture of Tim, or what is that?
That's a 100% genuine picture. Nobody would ever Photoshop anything in this audience.
Oh my goodness.
That's Tim with no lighting and no makeup.
All right.
Yeah. Love Whole Milk. Whole Milk is a funny guy as well. I will say Bear coming on to argue about Trump was still better than talking about the Tudor Ranger. Oh, tough. Yeah, there's not much to really talk about. I think everything about the Ranger has been talked about. You know, the dial, the bracelet, the clasp. It's pretty much been talked to death. It's so boring. There's really not that much to talk about. Jean Cartier says the hour hand looks like a thumb.
Or it kind of reminded me of who is it's little spaceship, Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, the little penis. Little.
Yep. Okay. Jean Cartier says he has a house. His family has a house in Phuket.
Ooh,
cool. Nice. We're coming.
Yeah. Tim Wright watch meet up in Phuket.
Yeah, we're going to consider ourselves invited. Last chance, guys, for your watch questions and super chats. And we're at 116 upvotes. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support of the show. Last chance for watch questions. Mario Vieira says Grand Seiko and Seiko are set to open a new 2-story boutique on New Bond Street in London. That's an area renowned for its luxury shopping. Thank you, Mario. I think Paul Thorpe did a live in London live stream yesterday, I believe. And I'm not sure if he was on Bond Street, but he made the rounds on that very prestigious street with all the luxury brands. I thought it was pretty well done. It was it's good. It's good whenever you're walking around. The weather's nice. People are out. People were super friendly, and you're just out walking and enjoying the day.
Yeah, it looked nice in London.
Throw in a couple of last-minute watch questions here. Brian, what do you think about the new Tissot, which new
Which
one in
that?
particular?
Which
PRX, PRX maybe, or the one that Tim's giving away? That one?
eventually?
I
Oh,
don't
did
know.
I say that out loud?
The PRX, I thought. No.
Ooh, there's a new PRX automatic chronograph something looking. Let's see. So my only problem with Tissot as a brand is it's part of the Swatch Group, which I'm anti-Swatch Group. But yeah, good looking watches for the price. You know, perfect for somebody young starting out.
I do have the new Tissot on the screen, but I don't want to do the whole sharing thing, just because I got a lot of different windows open and don't want to take the chance of showing something I shouldn't show. So, but don't worry, we'll iron that stuff out. We'll get some more practice on the screen sharing, and next time I promise we'll be able to do that. But it's the if you go to monochrome and you'll see the new Tissot there. Very retro.
Run over there and see what they've done.
Yep. Butterbean says Grand Seiko are now going up market. Do you think that's the case, Brian?
I think they've been trying to push their prices up for the last couple of years, and I think they've gone overpriced where they are as far as bracelet and case design goes, but the dials are still beautiful. But I think they've actually damaged their brand a little bit with all the exclusive whatevers and limited editions that they do every other Monday.
Yeah. The what do you think about the move? I think a lot of enthusiasts were asking them to create more automatic watches and do fewer spring drive watches, to appeal to kind of the purist mechanical watch crowd. Do you think that they have been able to do that successfully? And is it working? Is it working better for them?
It's not working for me. They had a couple, they had some really good stuff that was standout a couple of years ago, and now everything seems to be a rehash or a redesign or a whatever, without them really digging into fixing their clasp issues and upgrading their bracelets. And I think they really need to do that before they're going to get close to Rolex. Rolex makes the best bracelet out there, and the clasp, they got to get their game better.
Cool. George Varghese asks, day date rose gold Ezekiel or okay, the day date Ezekiel or the day date platinum? Daniel Katz.
Oh, I
rose gold Ezekiel or day date
platinum? I don't know the Ezekiel, but I'll just say platinum.
Okay.
I really should.
I go with platinum too. Brian, you say you want the other one, right?
No, I want platinum.
Oh, platinum? Yeah. Three votes for platinum. Eisenkeisel was one that came out and everybody really thought it looked really cool when it was first introduced. It's like the Jason Pollock splashed paint on the dial.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's going to age over time as well as something classic like an onyx dial or a meteorite dial or something like that. So yeah, my vote is with the platinum. George, I really appreciate your knowledge. Would love to get your comment on the answer to your own question there.
Yeah, I'd like to add that, George, I would go with the day platinum with copper Ming.
There you go.
That's just for you, George.
George.
David H says Ezekiel for me. All right.
Yeah. I'm just not comfortable with a full yellow or rose gold bracelet and case and all that. It's just
Low-Key Collector. I love Low-Key Collector. He's so cool. George, the Eisenkeisel dial is out of this world. The dial would have to be very special on the platinum to sway me. Yeah, I mean, I get it. The Eisenkeisel is rare, but out of this world, I don't know.
I did see I saw the Falcon's Eye on the Yachtmaster that they're doing, and I really liked that dial. Thought it was just incredible to look at, but I understand it's also varied by dial. So you got to be careful if you're going to drop $42,000 on that. You got to be careful which dial you get.
Yeah, and George reminds us that the Ezekiel dial has diamond baguette hour markers, and that does make it interesting. Good point, George. Whole Milk wants to remind me that it's Jackson Pollock and not Jason Pollock.
Thank you.
He's a very well-read guy. Whole Milk.
OC knows him personally, and his friends call him Jason.
That's right. He's known by Jason in friendly circles.
Yeah.
Patricia says both are special. Get both. Why get one when you can get both? That's a good point, Patricia.
You do have two arms, so you can wear both.
Yeah.
That would be a flex.
And JMB, August 12th, reminds us that Jackson Pollock makes beautiful paintings. If you like, paint splashed on a canvas, just like the paint splashed on the dial, then I would agree with you.
You heard the story. Oh, go ahead.
No, George. George agrees with you, Loki. So,
how do you like that? You heard the story that some woman bought this, at the garage sale or something, bought some painting with stuff splashed on it for $40, and it turned out to be that particular artist's original.
That's hilarious.
Worth millions.
George Varghese, great show. See Brian, and yes, even Daniel Katz. Timmy would be jealous. Thank you so much, George. That means a lot. We really appreciate it. Mr. Bud, Team OC, all the way. Very cool picture of Pierce Brosnan as James Bond there, and the James Bond watch. Very cool. Big thanks to Brian and to Daniel Katz as well. They make an awesome panel. Logan Hall says, if you like Jackson Pollock,
that's it, Jack.
Guys. We are at 119 upvotes, I think, which is like a record for a 5 o'clock show for Tim Wright. Keep up if you enjoyed this offbeat, different show. Please consider upvoting on your way out. Low Key Collector says, I only saw the Eisenkeisel on 36 millimeter in person. Woo.
Ooh.
Usually those are in the 40 millimeter size because it's a very masculine male watch with that dial, and it's typically in the 40 millimeter size.
Is that the opposite of a masculine female watch?
Yeah, exactly. Masculine female watch.
Yeah.
David H says, great show minus the Trump raise. Oh. TV profile 12. OC, pan the camera and show us your backyard.
Here, wait, I'm going to fly my freak flag for a minute. Are we ready?
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Goodness. Look at that.
There you go.
Maybe we'll all someday come over to the pool.
Got Roar the Tiger. Upvote on your way out, guys. Really appreciate it. We're going to bid you adieu.
Yes.
Please jump over to the Archie Luxury live stream. Want to thank Tim Wright and Kevin. Hope they have a great time at the BlogPon event.
Yes.
Shout out to my panel mates, Brian and Daniel Katz. Thanks so much for joining. Everyone, thanks so much for watching. Transfer over to AC3 and have a great night, everyone. Peace out.
Later, guys. Bye.